Okay. Now, before you do anything, notice the vibration in the room. Just notice the shift. It's just a shift. Because you've left your thinking self and you went to your heart. To connect to your vibration. Now, how comfortable can you be to stay in this frequency? Now, here's my experience. I've been teaching for a long time. I've actually been teaching, believe it or not, workshops for 35 years. And in the last 10 years, intensely. And here's my experience. 40% of you will be entertained, but go unconscious by the time the meal is served. 40% of you won't get it at all. Won't even be entertained. You'll just be annoyed. Being uncomfortable is too much. And 20% of you will get it completely. And that 20% is going to take this information to heart, take this awareness to heart, and start using it to your advantage. And those are the 20% that are really going to be part of changing the world vibration. And right now the soul lesson is, what part will you be? Because there's a whole lot of awareness. I don't think any one of you are going to hear anything actually too new tonight. But maybe you'll hear it for a change in a way that actually might stimulate a decision to follow your feelings and get out of your head. Wouldn't that be a miracle? Wouldn't that be incredible? To actually decide that rather than being part of the problem, I'm actually going to go with my spirit. Because your spirit is talking to you. Maybe like this microphone is going off and on, but it is talking to you. Your spirit is talking to you, and it's not that hard to connect to your spirit. However, it will make you a little uncomfortable. Because to listen to your spirit, you have to unscramble your eggs and do things very differently. Aren't you just a little annoyed that I said no notes? And notes are comfortable. Yeah, see that? I appreciate your tolerating me very well. Because that's what you normally do. And I've taken that away. And that's what keeps you from hearing your spirit. That's what keeps you. Aren't you a little bit annoyed too? Not so much. Not at all. Not at all. Nope. Tell me about your best creation.
I have the ability to be kind, compassionate, and have empathy towards people.
Those are your spirit qualities. But what have you created? What have you manifested that wasn't in place before you showed up?
Don't know.
Ah, think about it, because don't know is another way of being unconscious. Mine's the kind of teacher that gets up there and bumps you up. Makes you think, makes you uncomfortable, because it's time to be uncomfortable enough to do something different. Every one of us are here to create. And when we say don't know, or I'm not sure, I'm not clear, that's just the ego keeping you down. It's time to own that you create everything in your life, everything, but you create with feeling. And so, would you like to figure out, would you like to tune into really quickly what would be so satisfying for you to create now that you wouldn't waste any more time? Your real purpose in life, would you like to tune into that? And go home with no confusion? Would you like to? Because we can do that if you'd like to. But like I said, I don't want to work harder than you. I'm just the messenger. I'm leaving in the morning. But would you like to know that? Would you like to try something that will really reflect back to you without any confusion, just exactly what you want to create next that would fulfill your purpose and make you completely satisfied and in alignment with your soul commitments? Okay, then let's do it. What we have to do is I want you each to turn to the person next to you, and you have to work with a partner. So it's got to be one and one, one and one, one and one. So everybody hook up with a partner, turn around, turn behind, turn aside. But everybody find one partner. And if you need a partner, put your hand up and say, I need a partner. We need a partner here. Who else needs a partner? There's your partner. She's lovely, right behind you. 2 rows back. There she is. Who else needs a partner? You found one? In the back there, you need a partner. So does everybody have a partner? Okay. Now the first thing I want you to think about is that, and become aware of, is that the universe is always organizing for your success at all times. It's always bringing you again and again and again and again back to an opportunity to have perfect conditions for success, including the partner you're with. So, first of all, acknowledge the partner you're with and ask each other if you're willing to trust each other for 10 minutes. We've got to look at each other. Okay? Yeah? And then furthermore, let the person know that you can be trusted. You can trust me. Okay? Alright. Okay, so we good? Now all I'm going to do is ask you to play full out for a few minutes. We're going to take turns. We're going to take turns, first one then the other, and we're going to do something called diving for gold. We're going to break this in 2. One's going to be the diver, one's going to be the container. And then we're going to flip. So you decide between you who's going to dive first and who's going to be the container first. Decide real quickly. Okay? And it doesn't matter because we'll flip. You'll get to do both. Now, first of all, containers. You all know who you are. Okay, I'm going to talk to you first. Your assignment is very, very powerful. Question? No, this is for the container. Okay? Container, your assignment for the next 4 minutes or until I say stop is to give your diver your undivided attention and listen with an open heart. I don't want you to coach. I don't want you to help. I don't want you to pat them and hug them. I don't want you to hand them a Kleenex. I don't want you to laugh and say, me too, me too. Or any other thing that you would be inclined to do to make yourself comfortable. All I want you to do is give them the undivided attention and respect of listening and witnessing them completely, without judgment and absolute interest. Are you willing to do that? And if you are, tell your diver, you can count on me. Good. Okay.